Ladies and gentlemen, once again, good evening and welcome to 42nd Street here in Times Square, New York City for the Friday Night Fights featured bout of the evening. It's all being brought to you by Mohegan Sun Resort and Casino, Amazing Thailand, Scratch DJ Academy, Lucky Strike, Fairtex, The Super Rare Shop, Budweiser, and Diamante's Brooklyn Cigar Lounge. This bout is sanctioned by the WKA. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 5 rounds for the Friday Night Fights Full Rules welterweight title. Your referee for this contest is Joel Becker. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he wears black with red and white trim. He weighed in at an even 148 pounds. His record, 10 victories against 10 defeats. He has 1 draw. He represents Weapons 9 from Plainfield, New Jersey, Chris Tapia. And his opponent across the ring fighting out of the blue corner. He wears blue with gold and black trim. He weighed in at a ready 151 pounds. His record, 12 victories against 6 defeats. He represents Seton. Originally from Yonkers and now living and fighting out of Queens, New York, ladies and gentlemen, James the Guch Guccione. Guccione.
All right, guys, got a lot of experience. Let's put it on display. Fight clean, fight hard, fight fair, protect yourself at all times. Listen to my instructions at all times. Let's crown a champion. Let's go. Touch him up.
Well, if you want to talk about a fan favorite on the Muay Thai circuit in the New York area, you would have to be referring to James Guccione, also known as Guch.
Yeah.
Representing Seton Gym. He has the dark blue and gold trunks. He's taking on a friend of his, Chris Tapia, in a fight these guys have been trying to get together on for a couple of years now. And here they are in a 5-round battle from Lucky Strike Manhattan.
Right to the head, like immediately.
Well, so much for friendship.
And with a nice overhand left as well.
150-pound affair, super welterweight battle between Guccione and Tapia. Vicious outside leg kick from Chris Tapia, representing Weapons 9, Muay Thai in Middlesex, New Jersey.
Nice uppercut lands by Guccione. Guccione really comfortable using his hands.
Uppercut try from Guccione. Inside leg kick got Guch's attention though. Nice combination by Guccione. Originally from Yonkers, now fights out of Queens. He takes a body shot from Tapia.
Tapia is very good at switching up his attacks, right? So you don't know, he doesn't throw the same combination over and over again. So you can see he goes to the inside. He goes with a straight left. He goes over the top. He goes for a leg kick. He really likes to mix up his combinations. Guccione's good with that as well. With his boxing especially, he'll try to basically throw combinations like he'll come up top with a right hand or a left hand and then try to go to the body immediately after.
Big
right
left.
Now, I think Tapia has hurt Guccione. As you see Guccione just kind of like waiting and standing in a corner. He's limping a little bit there.
A little bit swelling under the right eye of James Guccione.
Well, that's one good, ooh, beautiful, nice big right hand that lands.
Final 10 seconds of an action-packed round 1.
I see Guccione really trying to set up that right. Evaded by Tapia in that first round, and big smiles on the faces of both fighters as that first round ends.
Tremendous action here. James Guccione going up against his friend, Chris Tapia. Now Guccione and Tapia fighting for the Friday Night Fights welterweight full rules title here this evening. That was the first of a scheduled 5. And Guccione, as we said, a fan favorite, actually is known to work the corner as a cut man for every school under the sun.
Yeah, he has a company called the Upper Cut Men, and You know, he's certified. He's been doing this for many years. He's always been fascinated by the inner workings in the ring, outside of the ring of martial arts, and he's well recognized for it, and he's very good at it.
He's actually even worked corners for fighters opposing guys from his own gym in Seton. So committed to his craft, not just in the ring, but in the corner of the ring as well, as James Guccione. He gives a smile to his wife and daughter, who are sitting right behind us here at Lucky Strike Manhattan. Anna and Story will join James in the ring regardless of the outcome tonight.
You see Guccione really trying to fight well against a southpaw by using the left hook, which is the closest available weapon to the southpaw. Tapia doing a great job, though, of coming back and firing back with great combinations. And the great thing about Tapia is that he's so accurate. I mean, like, I wonder what the accuracy is of the strikes, like the amount of strikes landed versus the amount that he throws. And that was a big landed strike right there by Guccione. It was a big right hand.
Big time head kick, but partially blocked by Guccione, who shakes his head no at Chris Tapia. A lot of variety in the attacks from both men thus far in this fight.
Oh.
Big left lands for Tapia right after he ate a partial head kick from Guccione.
That was a big elbow, too. Guccione's got to get out of that corner, though. One, it doesn't look good to the judges, and two, it looks like Tapia's starting to tee off. That was a big left to the body, and a nice elbow. Guccione gets himself out of the corner. Still leaning against the ropes, though.
Friday night fights, welterweight full rules title on the line here. Another elbow from Tapia.
Elbow. That was a big knee.
And Guccione smiles at his friend, even though he's getting punished right now in a neutral corner.
Oh, no. Oh, Guccione's gotten mad.
Oh, my goodness.
No.
James Guccione dropped his gloves, walked right into Tapia's left elbow.
It's not good to get emotional. He wanted to show how tough he was, but he says he wants to continue.
Goodness gracious, Guccione, a man possessed right now.
Oof.
And a
That just gave me a heart attack.
ferocious second round. Still a long way to go. Chris Tapia raising his gloves. And Aziz Nabi cannot understand what James Guccione was doing.
He's reprimanding him for that a little bit. I mean, I get it. It was that fighting spirit. Like, it was I hate to say it, but I'm going to say it. It was come at me, bro. That's exactly
what it was. That's exactly, and Chris Tapia did just that with a vicious left elbow and sent Guch to the canvas.
Sure. All right, I'll do that for you.
And we're only 2 rounds in here. We've got a scheduled 5 with hardware on the line on Friday Night Fights, brought to you by Mohegan Sun Resort and Casino. Ariel Agami with Phoenix Carnivale ringside at Lucky Strike Manhattan. Another excellent affair, playing to a jam-packed crowd on the west side of Manhattan.
I can't believe I just said, come at me, bro.
That's what it was.
It was.
You're not mincing words, Phoenix. That's
not.
what we just saw.
Okay.
Well, Guccione's still smiling. I wouldn't be smiling after taking that elbow, but Guch is a character, and he comes out firing a huge combination. And Tapia responds with another left elbow.
I mean, he is an exciting fighter, but again, when you're trying to knock somebody out, you risk getting knocked out. But again, charismatic, happy, joyful to be fighting, and super tough. Beautiful elbow, rising uppercut that goes right through the guard and lands.
Looping left gets in there for Guccione, who tries an elbow of his own. Tapia has an answer. And Guch again getting a little feisty in there, dropping those gloves and walking right towards Tapia.
Again, Tapia, though, he's really maintaining that laser-like focus and composure, regardless of the energy that they're both putting out.
A little bit more of a measured approach from Tapia.
A little bit more of a measured approach. I would definitely agree with you there. I love Guccione's left hook, though. That left hook has landed a few times. It's a great defense against the southpaw.
Guccione maybe starting to telegraph those big uppercut tries now because Tapia is capitalizing after Guch misses wildly, although he does land a body kick right there, does Guccione. This crowd fired up for this fight.
I mean, everybody's a fan of both guys. And of course, the heart, soul, and energy that Guccione puts in there, it's infectious.
Final 10 seconds of another action-packed round between Guccione and Tapia.
Hands up, Guch. Woo. Sweating.
Tremendous stuff here. Tremendous action between these two competitors who are also very close friends outside of the ring. Again, they were trying to make this fight happen some time ago, but Guccione hurt his groin about 6 weeks out from the fight, and they've been looking for another opportunity to fight each other ever since. And Guccione has actually been out of the ring since last June, so almost a year. And I asked Guch why he's been out of the ring so long, Phoenix, and he said nobody wants to fight him because they like him too much. Too many friends in this business.
It does happen. It just feels awkward and weird. You know, I wasn't good at that. I wasn't good at fighting friends until you hit me. And then I was like, oh, it's all right then. You know?
Well,
so
that changes things, evidently.
You take the one big shot in the first round and you're like, oh, we're fighting now. You know, but it's definitely like a little awkward. The whole leading up to it. Once you're in there, you're in there. But leading up to it, it's like, oh, we're fighting each other. Ah.
Well, Guccione will continue to chase the belt against his buddy Chris Tapia. This is round 4 of a scheduled 5. The Friday Night Fights welterweight full rules title is on the line. We've seen a knockdown via the left elbow of Chris Tapia already in this fight, but Guccione undeterred. Some sweat splashes on us at ringside.
Yeah.
Better than blood. Tapia.
Nice knee. Nice step-in knee there by Tapia.
Stuck
Big left hand.
Guccione comes right back.
Tapia doing a good job of shelling up now.
Both fighters scoring. An all-out slugfest here as we wind down on Friday Night Fights.
That left hook lands again by Guccione. Step-in knee lands by Guccione. That beautiful, there's this really great straight left that lands by Tapia to the body. He's landed it several times in this fight.
Guccione able to teep Tapia away, but only for a moment. Guccione comes in with the elbow try and a left hook attempt. Tapia tries the left elbow again.
Oh,
Guccione answers with his own.
Oh, another big shot.
Guch is in trouble and he goes down. Can Guccione answer the count of Joel Becker? He does. Guccione to his feet again after he took a flush knee to the midsection, right to the solar plexus, and took a shot up high as well.
This is a crazy, crazy war.
Big teep up high for Tapia.
Tapia knows that he hurt Guch. He's trying to stay on top of him. He doesn't want him to recover too much, but saved by the bell.
But an elbow stuck in there right as the bell sounded. Man, Guccione taking some punishment from his buddy Tapia. Wow. Maybe our most action-packed fight of the night so far.
This is why it's a main event.
We wind down on another great
I want to thank all of our
installment of
great
Friday Night
sponsors
Fights, the
tonight.
longest-running Muay Thai series in North America. We thank our great sponsors, of course, Mohegan Sun Resort and Casino, Lucky Strike Manhattan, hosting another great event, Budweiser, the king of beers, the Brooklyn Athletic Club, Fairtex, the Tourism Authority of Thailand, Fitmiss NYC, and Scratch DJ Academy. Aria Lagami with you at ringside from Lucky Strike alongside Phoenix Carnivale, the host of the Infighting Shape podcast. 1 round to go in a 5-round championship battle between James Guccione, a.k.a. Guch, and Chris Tapia out of
Ladies and
9
gentlemen,
Muay Thai in New Jersey.
And final round.
So here we go. 2 more minutes as the fighters embrace ahead of what should be an action-packed final round of the evening. Sweat pouring off both men. Looping right hand misses for Guch.
Everything that Guch throws, he throws with really, really bad intentions. You know, I hate saying that expression because when do you throw a punch with good intentions? But whatever. Anyway, he's just really trying to, it looks like he's trying to take Tapia's head off.
But it's been Tapia who has done a lot of the damage, though he takes a head kick from Guch and a knee as well.
Yeah, Guch has seen 2 standing 8s this fight. Oh, that big left hook that lands again by Guch, followed by a huge left hand by Tapia.
Joel Becker keeping a close eye on things because these fighters seem willing to push their limits to get through these 5 rounds and potentially score a knockout before the final bell. Head kick lands up high for Tapia. Partially blocked, but it did score.
Yeah, partially blocked, but you saw the power in that kick. It actually pushed Guccione back a bit. Oh, Guccione really attacking forward, gets his legs cut through the ropes.
Step in elbow, staggered Tapia.
Tapia has an amazing poker face too, though, because even if he has been hurt in this fight, he's tried his best not to show it.
Elbow for Guch. He screams in Tapia's face. Final 20 seconds of action here. Another tremendous battle on Friday Night Fights coming to a head. Guccione wants it all.
Oh, head kick. Woo!
Tapia sticks to the left as the final bell sounds, and Tapia bows down to tough as nails James Guccione. An unbelievable 5-round fight. Goes the distance. And an incredible way to cap off our latest edition of Friday Night Fights. That was outstanding.
Very emotional fight for both guys. I think they really brought the best out of each other. I mean, this is the type of fight that you like to see. Trying to kill each other in between the bells, and then after the bell rings, it's just all love, all friendship, and a lot of smiles.
What a wonderful bout, a wonderful effort put forth by both men. And you said it, Phoenix, they brought the best out of each other. And I think one of the things that you mentioned throughout the fight, just the look of Chris Tapia, the calmness. He did score 2 knockdowns as well, but in addition to that, just the look of composure that Tapia maintained throughout the fight has got to be a huge factor in scoring.
Oh, absolutely, because if you're showing the judges that you weren't affected by strikes, they believe that, again, you are more composed and that your opponent didn't do as much damage. And damage is the name of the game. It's the hurt business.
James Guccione, as always, joined by his daughter, Story, his beautiful little girl in the ring with him.
Oh, she's adorable.
And she has started training as well, from what I understand. There was a great article about James on NewYorkFighting.com. We'll talk more about that in a moment. Here's David Diamante with the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge A, 48-45. Judge B and C both see it the same at 47-46. All 3 for your winner by unanimous decision. He is now the Friday Night Fights Full Rules welterweight champion, Chris Tapia.
Well, not a huge surprise. Phoenix Carnivale, the decision goes the way of Chris Tapia, who improves to 11-10-1 and captures the Friday Night Fights Full Rules welterweight belt and caps off a tremendous evening of action, but really a fun bout to watch between 2 good buddies, but 2 highly respected competitors.
Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, it's high energy from the second the bell rang till the end of the fight, and you know, it was a really, really fun fight. Almost gave me a heart attack, but it was a great fight.
So another tremendous night in the books. from Manhattan's West Side. This has been Friday Night Fights from Lucky Strike Manhattan. We want to thank all the fans in attendance, as well as our fans watching around the world who saw some of this card on Fights.live via Facebook. We're so happy you could join us, and we hope you can join us for many more in the future. Again, thanks to all of our fans that came out tonight to Lucky Strike, our viewers on social media and Facebook, and all our visitors to FridayNightFights.com. And most of all, thank you to the fighters themselves for putting it all on the line and showing that incredible fighting spirit. The president of Friday Night Fights is Justin Blair. The operations director is Eddie Marini. Our director of events is Lauren Gilbert. Our Friday Night's crew consists of producer Eric Brody, technical director Freddie Sobranis, and our excellent camera operators Kevin Talbot, Victoria Harrington, and Lee Ho-Sang. For our entire team and my broadcast partner, Phoenix Carnivale, my name is Ariel Agami. This has been Friday Night Fights, brought to you by Mohegan Sun. We'll see you next time, everyone.